Hey YouTube, thought I'd show you guys. So this is after our standard ride. We use 20% of the battery, 1 bar. It has 5 bars, so 1 bar equals 20% of the battery for 11.33 miles. Average speed's about 13. We're getting ready to go camping this weekend, so these bikes are going with this. We bought a rack to put in the back of the truck. It's not what you guys think. It is one of these dealies. It wedges against it, locks in the center, and then you take the front wheel off and you put the front fork in. I have a short bed, so I have 67 inches. So they will fit with about 10 inches to spare, thereabouts, with the front tire off. With the front tire on, and they only fit in the truck sideways, so, or diagonal, I should say. But that's what we got. We'll take a cable lock and lock the bikes to the rack, but other than that, tailgate lock, so they want it out of there, they got to get this loose, and then if they get that loose, they can get the cables off the truck, but they can't get it. Actually, we could lock the cable to the eye on the truck, and good luck getting it out of there. But for right now, the bikes will get locked to the trailer or inside the trailer when we take off for a day. But I had to take the cover off to make it fit in here, but I'll put it back on after camping season's over so that I don't have a bed full of snow. But Karen's, I don't. So mine says I have 17 miles range. That's Karen's trip meter. Hers says she has 21 miles range. Oh, it's all dependent on what gears you're using, all that good stuff. So we bought these racks. They clip on there. There's no Velcro or anything that holds on. You have to have a special key to get them off. So they clip onto the rack. It's called an MIK rack. So the bags clip on there, and without the key, you can't get them off. Well, you could if you broke it, maybe. But they were expensive. I think Karen's was, mine has the panniers, and it was $159, and the other one was $129. But they stay put. You don't have to worry about anybody stealing your bag unless they have a key to do it with. I got a box elder bug on my bike. They come out this time of the year. They're terrible. Stink, no, that's a stink bug. Box elder's got orange and black, so that's just one of those stink beetles. You squish them and they stink bad. So we'll be doing some videos up there. Hopefully, I think I'll probably be pulling Valentine on the trailer, just because Karen hasn't quite got the gear thing down, and she doesn't stop in a low enough gear sometimes. Neither do I, but she did a better job this time. She's in like 4th or 5th, and I'm in 6th or 7th. But we're going to pull Valentine in the trailer when we're up there. We're going to our normal camping place, Mackinac. It's 25 miles away. It takes about 4 hours to get there. Well, yeah, 4.5 hours, because I only tow going about 60 miles an hour, not much more than that. Matter of fact, a lot of times I'm only towing 60, period. That's a happy spot for the truck and the trailer. I don't want to overheat the tires by going faster. They say they're rated to 75, but I won't pull a trailer that fast. You going that fast and you have a problem with the trailer getting swaying, there ain't much way to stop it. But I have sway bars on here. I have their load carrying and sway control. So, as a matter of fact, Ram, in order to get the 10,000 pound or 8,300 pounds of towing capacity, you have to use this weight equalizing hitch. Otherwise, you're stuck at whatever the bumper will hold, which is 5,000. So, Ram has an integrated hitch system, so it's a little different than what the other manufacturers use. The bumper, the hitch is really there. The only thing that's missing is the receiver. So when you buy the receiver hitch, you get the receiver itself, and then some bolts and stuff, and then it's bolted on with 3 bolts, and one of the bolts being where the ball goes through the bumper. So the bumper on the truck is rated at 5,000. It's a class 2 receiver, I think. No, class 4 receiver, and rated to 10,000. Then I have an equalizing hitch that's rated to 10,000 and 1,000 pounds of tongue weight. The trailer is about 600. So between me, Karen, and the bikes, we're at payload capacity of the truck. And people don't realize it doesn't take much to get there. At 1,500 pounds, you're within a few pounds of being at payload capacity. The trailer itself will hold 3,300 pounds, but the more weight you put in the trailer, the more you increase the tongue weight and the more load you have on the truck. So unless you load it properly, you could load it towards the back. I'm not taking the generator. We're staying in a state park with hookups. Well, electricity. We have to use our own water system, and I find that for the most part there isn't a pressure difference between the pump in our trailer and using the water hookup. I didn't see much of a difference, and it's probably just the restrictions in the line. So that's what I usually just use, our pump, fill the tanks and do that. And then they have a dump station and all that good stuff there. You fill up when you come and dump when you leave. Well, I'm going to call it a video. I'll probably do one later this week when we're up in Mackinac. We're thinking about taking the bikes to the island. Since we're both disabled, we should be able to take the bikes to Mackinac Island. They're really strict on electric bikes. I can tell you right now, if you come up there and you're not disabled, the only way they'll let you take the bike to the island is if you take the battery off of it. So if you got an electric bike, that includes electric too. The only way they'll let you do it is if you remove the battery. If you're disabled, you have to set the bike as a class 1 or prove to them it's a class 1 bike in order to take it to the island. Well, have a good one. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys soon.